Thanks for listening to the WWE Podcast. Don't forget to subscribe on your favorite podcast app so you don't miss a show. Or head to WWEpodcast.com. And for all of these shows ad-free, head over to patreon.com/WWE Podcast. Until then, we'll see you next time.
Good morning, WWE. Now show your love and put your hands together for Mr. and Mrs. Casual Wrestling Fan.
Good morning, WWE. This is Mr. Casual Wrestling Fan.
And this is Mrs. Casual Wrestling Fan.
And this is Good Morning, WWE.
Good morning.
That's right, we're back. You wasn't expecting it, but guess what? Contractual obligations say that we got to come back. You know, like Roman Reigns, we got to show up sometimes, don't we, Mrs. Casual Wrestling Fan?
That's right.
So guess what? You know, this is our I'm here so I don't get fined moment. So, good morning, WWE, and what a crazy PLE event we had with a Night of Champions.
Wow.
What a night. A lot of surprises.
Yes.
And guess what? Right here on the show, we going to break it down for you. We going to give you what we think about the pay-per-view. We're going to give you if we agree or disagree with Triple H's booking decisions. And guess what? We're going to give you our views on the World Heavyweight Championship right here on Good Morning WWE. So stay tuned, and we're going to get to our next segment right now.
Night of Champions review.
That's right, guys. We're going to give it to you right now. We're going to give you our takes on Night of Champions. And, you know, let's start off with Rhea's route.
Oh.
And guess what? We ain't going to take time with that.
No. We knew. We knew.
Thank
we
you.
all knew.
So we just going to drop a bomb for Rhea Ripley. Let's move on to Cody versus Brock.
Wow.
And you know what?
That match was insane.
It was crazy. And I had Cody for the win.
Yeah, we did, didn't we?
You know, I was quite shocked that they put Brock over. And I agree with the booking decision. I just didn't like how long that Brock had him in the Kimura lock.
Yeah.
That was like, he did it twice for like 5 minutes. Yeah. And, you know, Brock is a real MMA star. So he really should have broke his arm in about 10 seconds. And, you know, we know wrestling's predetermined, but I didn't like that. You know, so boo to the Kimura lock. I'd have just wished Brock would just beat him up. But I like Brock. But you're going to get a Cody Brock 3.
Yeah.
You always get 3 with him.
I don't know what it is.
Bobby get 3, he get 3. Roman had like 8. You know, but anyway.
We got to play those numbers now.
Hey, there it is.
Joking. Anyway.
And then you had Mustafa being killed by Gunther. We seen that coming.
Come on, really? Like, seriously, we did see that coming. Like,
Po Mustafa. But drop a bomb for Gunther.
Yeah, congratulations.
Shout out to Gunther. But let's move on to who we gonna do next. We ain't even gonna give y'all no wasted time because they did my girl Becky dirty. They ain't had to let Becky lose to Trish.
Yeah, that's just
you
guys.
Once
anyway,
again, look,
no time wasted, right?
Yeah, boo.
Becky will see better days.
And it's horrible because I don't like how Trish is going over on Today's Stars and shit. But nope, we're not even going to waste our time, guys. So you thought you was going to get us.
I'm about to be hooked because I have a lot of opinion about this choice of wrestler against Becky.
I agree, but I got some other choices about some other matches. And let's talk about Bianca Asuka. And I've just got to start off. I know a lot of you guys.
That was unbelievable. I know you guys could at least agree with that as a union, right, guys?
Yes.
Like, seriously. That was not really a thought in anyone's mind at that moment.
That was shocking.
When we were doing predictions or when you guys were writing letters and stuff like that.
Nobody said Asuka.
I'm pretty sure nobody crossed their minds and was like, hey, this could happen.
Nobody said Asuka.
Most people were for SummerSlam, her losing it and stuff. But
and a lot of people.
Nobody thought that Saturday was going to be the day that Bianca's reign stopped.
And it shouldn't have lost. Because I felt like, guys, maybe I'm wrong, but I felt like when Asuka did the fingers thing and she hit Bianca with her finish, I thought Bianca was going to kick out.
I agree.
I did not think it was going to be a 3. You know, I didn't like the booking decision. We'll talk about that later, about agree or disagree on the booking decision. But I feel like that was trash how they did Bianca. I don't feel like Asuka's on the level of Bianca at this moment now.
Not at the moment.
If Asuka would have beat her at WrestleMania, I'm with you guys. I'm saying it's the right time. But you know what? You guys aren't giving Triple H his just dues. We're going to talk about booking later. I'm not going to do it right now. But he missed his moment, and he tried to make up for it later, and it didn't work. Asuka's not on the level of Bianca. She doesn't deserve to be champion. We're not for it. Give him another ant right here.
I'm really disappointed. I will not lie.
I am too. But, we're going to talk about what everybody probably wants to talk about. Oh, well, let's go. Yeah, let's go. Okay, we'll talk about Seth. We'll go ahead, Seth, AJ.
Oh, my goodness.
We can't forget about that.
First off.
First let's give Seth. We're going to give Seth some, drop a bomb for Seth.
I like it.
Where my bomb? Drop a bomb for AJ.
Good job, man.
They deserve it. But, we're going to talk about
all the talent.
We do. And we're going to talk about the championship later, guys. And I'm going to give you guys a nice little bit on the championship later. But for now, we're going to talk about Seth and AJ. Seth deserves the belt in this moment.
Agreed.
100%.
Yes.
Seth deserved it. And I feel bad for AJ in a sense because he's at the point in his career where he's just here to help people, get over.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean, it kind of seems that way.
AJ is really almost at the end of his career where he's not going to be a champion again. He still has a chance to be transitional.
He does.
But right now, I don't see AJ as a person to carry the brand or be champion for a long time. But Seth Rollins deserved it. And I feel like they did a good job putting Seth over. And, shout out to Seth. What else can I say? Seth freaking Rollins now.
Congratulations.
Congrats. Now let's move on to the Roman Solo versus Sammy and KO. I mean, that's a match.
Well, I'm pretty sure a lot of people were happy and some were mad.
Yes. I'm pretty sure some of you guys feel like boo.
I was actually not shocked, even though my pick was totally opposite of the outcome. But, however, I do agree. Great match.
Yeah. I mean, it was a good match. They told a good story.
We all seen it coming. I think everybody was eager to have it sooner. But the moment was here. It was here now.
I'm tired
This is the moment they wanted, 2, 3, 4 months ago.
Yeah. And I'm just tired.
And it's here now.
And I agree with that. On the Sammy part, drop a bomb for Sami Zayn. He finally gets his moment in the sun when he gets a victory. You know what I mean? And that's great on him.
Over Roman at that.
That's great on him. And that's great on KO.
That's a good ego booster.
It's a couple of things that we can talk about on booking decisions that I feel like people understand. And I ain't going to talk about it long, but just briefly. We still talking about KO? We've been talking about KO and Roman since November of last year. He was in the match. He was in the match.
But did I bring him
up? He was in the match. He was in the match. He is, but guess what? He has been feuding with Roman, been flirting with Roman since November of 2022, guys. We are almost in June 2023, and we're still talking about KO and Roman in the same sentence. And you guys are eating it up.
They were also feuding a few years ago, too.
Yeah, and they eating it up right now. Honestly. Right. But
just with,
exactly. A couple years ago, the same thing when Roman took off, you exactly right. And they did that for 3 months back then. Yeah, and now we're 6. But I don't like it. But once again, we're going to talk about what's at hand. The match itself is cool. Yep. I like the match. Drop a bomb. Like it. Even the breakup. Did Jimmy turn on Roman? Yes or no?
The question of the
I'm asking you, yes or no? Did he turn on Roman? Watch this, guys. Did he turn on Roman? Yeah, you on the spot. I did it. You recorded. Yep, she's smiling at it. You hear the Jeopardy music, you on board.
The fifth. I know my rights.
Okay, guys. You still listening? Did Sammy turn on Roman? Did Sammy turn on Roman?
To answer any of your questions.
So this is my point, guys. Before you answer, if Jimmy turned on Roman, you ask yourself if Sammy turned on Roman. And if the answer is yeah, then you gotta say yeah for Jimmy. Just keep it G. Just keep it honest. I know everybody listening right now saying no. Hey, if you say Sammy turned on Roman, then Jimmy turned on Roman.
I mean, they both did.
Jimmy turned on Roman.
And I would have never saw that coming. I would have thought it would have been Jay, man.
Why wasn't it Jay? Why did they keep flim-flamming? They keep flim-flamming. Remember,
to be Jay because he's
now-
always the alpha male. He wants to be the top dog. He
and
wants
see,
to try to succeed Roman.
remember when Jimmy first came back and he was nobody's B
Yeah,
before he
I
got
remember
the
that.
DUI, and then he fell in. Then here go
That
Jay,
was other issues,
and then here go
outside sources.
then here go Jay falling out again, and then
Yeah.
coming back. And then here go Jimmy falling out again, then coming back. But this is something. We're going to move on because we're going to get too deep about booking decisions and all of that, guys. But that's our quick hits about Night of Champions. Yeah, you see how we get to talking, guys. We get to discussing. You know,
it's fun.
I thought we was going to go in the ring for a minute on that question, Miss Casual Wrestling Fan. But we're going to move on to our next segment, guys. Coming up right after this, you're going to hear what we think about Triple H's booking decisions on Night of Champions. And I want you guys to think about how you feel. Ask yourself the same questions because guess what? Everybody trying to give Triple H a pass. If this was Vince McMahon, you'd be hanging him with the stake for the stuff that Triple H is doing. And guess what? We're going to call him out. We calling out Triple H. You hear me? We calling him out. We throwing potatoes. We throwing tomatoes. So, popcorn. Coke. Drinks. That's right. So listen up right here after the break on Good Morning WWE.
Night of Champions. Booking decisions.
That's right, guys. We're going to give you how we feel about Triple H's booking decisions. Because guess what?
Nay or yay.
That's right. Because, guys, you guys want to give Vince McMahon, y'all want to hang him out there. And whether you like him or not, y'all always want to talk bad about Vince. But guess what? We want to talk about Paul.
Yeah.
You can't keep hanging on to Vince McMahon. We want to talk about Paul, Triple H, LeVis. So we're going to see right now on Good Morning WWE if he gets the, or if he gets the, and we're going to let you know.
Decisions.
So we're going to start off with the easy one, guys. Something that we all agree with. We're going to start off with Rhea versus Natty. Miss Casual Wrestling Fan. Should Rhea have won?
Yes.
Obviously.
Yes.
Yes, we all in agreement with that one. You know, Triple H.
Yeah, we're starting off great.
We did, yeah. Come on now. Triple H got one. Score one for the home team.
That's one, though, like they all say.
That's one. That's one. Okay, let's go next to, we should have went in order. So I guess we was wrong for that. But that's okay, guys. It's our show. So next, let's go Gunther. Gunther versus Mustafa. Miss Casual Wrestling Fan, right here on Good Morning WWE. Yay or nay? Good or bad?
Yay.
Yay?
Yay.
Hey, obviously. Yee. Yee. Hey, Gunther. Hey, all day long. He can get about 3 of them. Hey, his song hard too. He can get a whole lot of them. Yeah. So,
hey, it's getting catchy.
Shout out to Gunther. We cool with that. Paul got that right.
Yeah.
Triple H got that right. 2 for 2.
Right, man.
2 for 2 on Triple H.
Strong.
Hey, he going good, guys. Y'all following at home? Keep
following.
All right, next. Right here on Good Morning WWE. You got Becky. You got Trish. Miss Casual Wrestling Fan. Did Paul Triple H get it right by putting Trish Stratus over?
I think we all know that's a no.
Oh, no.
And if you disagree, you're hating. Okay? You're hating.
So guess
what?
Please,
are y'all serious? I'd rather see Lita. Moving on.
Hey, guess what? I got to give him the X too. I think that was a bad booking decision.
Anyway.
And guess what, guys? Let's think about it. We're going to be real brief. Why would you put under Becky Lynch? I mean, there's no reason.
Mega superstar here.
She don't need Trish Stratus.
Just somebody, nobody, or NXT come up. Bro, this lady is established.
Who is Trish Stratus to Becky Lynch? Becky Lynch is a way bigger name than Trish Stratus.
On her boot.
Thank you.
That is what she is.
Like Becky Lynch.
Put it that way.
Becky Lynch.
No intent injustice here.
Becky Lynch is almost top 5 of all time.
She's by the time she's finished, she will be.
Hey,
she's up there.
I ain't even got Trish Stratus top 5, guys, and I know y'all gonna see me some hate mail. I don't care. That's what I'm saying. I ain't got a top 10 either. You know, but anyway,
there's several other people I can name.
Let's hold on there because we don't want to mess up our contract.
Yeah. Man, it's just fun games. I promise.
We give him the X for that. So score 1 against Triple H.
Don't agree,
so let's go.
I'm all for Becky.
Let's go Seth Rollins versus AJ Styles.
Ooh.
Mrs. Casual Wrestling Fan.
What?
Do you agree, Seth Rollins? Should have won and became the first ever world heavyweight champion under Paul Triple H Levesque's watch.
Well, I think he did. I was rooting for Seth, man.
Seth Rollins, hey, same here. Seth Rollins drop a bomb for him. Shout out to Seth Rollins. Triple H got it right.
He did.
Now, the only thing I want to give him the 4 is for putting it against AJ Styles. I mean, who didn't know that Seth Rollins was winning that match? I mean, I feel like that was the worst kept secret.
Yeah, just because of the opponent.
And I get it.
Yeah, it's AJ.
They say rumors.
And AJ just came back. So.
They say rumors he going to go against Drew McIntyre at Money in the Bank because they're going to be at the O2 Arena in London, over there.
Well,
so that's the rumor. But
But he might just be in the match.
It's also rumors say that Drew's talking to AEW. I mean, who knows? You know what I mean? That's what they saying. That's what they saying. You
Matt,
feel me?
You said that?
That's what they saying.
I don't have time to listen all the time.
Let's go. So
you said that?
It's out there.
Sorry. Mr. Casual Wrestling.
No, that wasn't Matt. That was Chucky.
Okay.
Matt dropped another rumor, guys.
Did he?
Well, hold on. See, we can't mess up our segment to talk about his rumor. We'll talk about the end of the show because it was a good rumor.
I gotta hear
But
this.
what was we talking about? Self, yeah. What I do want you guys to realize is what I was going to say. I just don't think AJ was the person. You know, I think you could have put him against anybody.
Other choices that could have maybe fit the profile.
I mean, come on now. Who really thought AJ was going to win that match? So Triple H
just came back.
You get the ant for picking AJ.
How do you think he's gonna win something like that? And he just came back.
Thank you. I mean, you're not even credible, AJ. Sorry.
You're not Becky.
I mean, you got a name.
No,
yeah. I mean, he got a name. He is AJ Styles. But all right.
That's true. He is.
So what's that? 4 for Triple H.
That 4 or 5, right?
Yeah, 4 for him, 1 ant. Oh, we doing pretty good. All right. Well, let's come on.
Steady.
All right, hold on, Bianca, Oscar.
You know that's an ant.
Uh-oh.
And again.
Trash. I really totally disagree with this booking decision.
At this moment in time, like this weekend, definitely a no for me.
Like
this was not the right time.
Not at all. And they were wrong for that.
And I know people would be like, well, when's the right time? Because
WrestleMania, past WrestleMania that you missed. When Oscar first came.
WrestleMania, or I'm thinking, in my opinion, SummerSlam. I mean, I feel like that's a good time to drop it. It's a big pay-per-view. It's pretty massive. Mm-hmm. But, when Oscar first came. A pay-per-view that's, not as at least now it's not as massive. If
they would have did this at WrestleMania when Oscar first came back, I'm okay. I don't care. You don't take it away from Oscars who cold, super cold, no heat. Like you said, it's not SummerSlam.
And in a dirty way.
In a dirty way. It didn't feel good. No, I wasn't rooting for Oscar.
I know the basis of wrestling, but I'm just saying,
and
it's still not a good feeling.
I know you guys at home right now saying, well, I want something different. I was tired of Bianca or turn her heel and all that. But stop. Look at who she lost it to. Oscar's not on her level.
That's how I'm a little shocked by this. Okay.
Oscar don't elevate the belt.
I know you were upset about the Becky Lynch thing, but we can understand that though. At least Becky Lynch was established. She is an established superstar. We're talking about somebody who left and came back. I don't know if it's reincarnated or she just tweaked her appearance, but we can all agree Asuka wasn't the same.
She's cold now though. She missed her heat. She was hot going into WrestleMania. She had a lot of people wondering.
Why did she miss so much time?
You feel me? And she would, obviously, guys, we don't have time to watch all the Raw, and we don't see every Oscar match.
We try. We do watch highlights if we can.
With that being said, we keep up with it, and we've been seeing her interactions with Bianca, but I don't think that was enough to elevate her to the point of beating Bianca.
Not a championship win. I can agree with that.
I don't think it's nobody on Bianca level right now besides Rhea, and I think they should have unified the belts since they ain't switched them. But nevertheless, here nor there. But
moving on, guys.
With that being said, so we gave that a big ank. So we'll give him another one. Big ank. And moving on, who we got left? Oh, that's right. Roman Solo versus Sammy and KO. Miss Casual Wrestling fan, do you agree or disagree?
I disagree.
Oh, getting the ant.
I disagree.
Miss Casual Wrestling fan? We might go in the ring because I give him props for that one. I don't think he was wrong. I mean, I agree. I could see it going either way. I can see you putting the belts on Roman and letting him win the match. I can also see Sammy getting his win. So, yeah, we're 50-50 that time.
This was the time to do it if you're going to do it.
Yeah, it's a 50-50. And I can understand that some people feel 50-50 on this. And I'm pretty sure half of you guys are yelling no. And half of you guys are saying yeah.
That's fine. I thought it was a great match. Though.
Did we miss Cody Brock?
Yep.
We did miss Cody Brock.
Let's do it.
Agree or disagree?
Unsure. What about you?
See,
I'm impartial.
Once again,
I'm kind of on the fence. I can't lie
I'm on the fence because of how it went down.
Like, do I really agree or do I really disagree? Because it's kind of hard because I push myself either way.
Because of how it went down.
That's exactly how I feel.
Yeah, because of how it went down. You know, the Kimura so long was really sour for me, guys. Like,
it was pretty long.
He held that hold, and he's supposed to be an MMA guy. This supposed to be Brock Lesnar. He's supposed to be super credible, and you telling me you can't break his arm in 15 seconds? I mean, like, that's really the drawback for me. I give him a 50-50 almost. Like, if Brock would have kicked Cody's ass, I'm on board for this. I'm locked in. I'm saying cool, but I'm sour on it. How about you? I mean, so, okay. Okay, now, time out. Time out, guys. We might need to rewind a little bit. Because we might have gave him a pass on some stuff. So, we're going to revisit something first. We're going to start here. So, booking decision includes a win, a loss, and everything included. So, the total package, everything included on how the booking of Brock Lesnar win went, I disagree. There you go. Because I don't think he should have won in that manner. And as part of the booking decision as a whole, it's not the win, the loss, it's how we get there. It's the story. So, that's an ant.
Okay.
How about you? You think it's an ant?
Yeah.
Booking decision. Yeah, thank you. So I want to rewind to my last statement about Seth winning. That's an ant too, because the booking decision to put him against AJ Styles, which is a total whole thing, is an ant.
Yeah, that's true.
Because he shouldn't have been AJ. So look, all right, so now let's count up. We gave him an ant for Trish. We gave him an ant for Seth. We gave him an ant for Bianca. We gave him an ant for Cody Brock. We gave him a ding. Well, now we gave him a 50-50 ding for Roman. That's only 50-50. And then, what else he get a ding for? Gunther? Rhea? That it?
Yeah, I think so.
So, okay. So, overall, guys, we give him Triple H the big ant. You hear that guy? You hear that? You hear that guy? They can't believe it. They don't understand it. Triple H, you let us down. You let us down, Paul. You let us down, Paul.
Oh, my goodness.
On Good Morning WWE. We want more, Paul. And guess what? All you guys who sitting there saying, what you want more? Guess what? Not having Vince McMahon ain't enough for me.
I'm trying to say.
That's not enough for me, guys. Triple H is not living up to it. And we're going to call you out on your crap, Triple H, right here on Good Morning WWE. And right here, we're going to let you know on our next segment what we feel about the World Heavyweight Championship. So stay tuned.
World Heavyweight Championship.
All right, guys. I know we ain't trying to beat a dead horse, but we do want to talk about the World Heavyweight Championship.
Okay. Partly
due to contractual obligations, because during that time we should have been talking about that, but that's here nor there. We're going to talk about it now. So, with that being said, I feel like, first off, the World Heavyweight Championship is nothing but a knee-jerk reaction to you soft, sensitive fans. Yeah, I went there with you. You guys want to cry and complain because you can't take Roman Reigns, the true world champion of World Wrestling Entertainment. You can't take him being champion by himself. You can't take having somebody win. You can't take having a champion that's a real champion. So guess what? You complain, you whine, you cry. Triple H, Paul, please give us another belt. We just want a belt on Raw. Please, Paul. And guess what? He did it, guys. But guess what? That belt is not worth the belt is printed on. That's right, I said it. They don't like that either, do they? They don't like that. But it's the truth. Because guess what? You got 2 world belts and one person owns it. You got the IC belt on Raw. And you want to tell me that this new belt you just reincarnated out of nowhere. You're not even talking about the old World Heavyweight Championship, but you want me to think that belt is worth more than Intercontinental Championship that Gunther's holding? Please. You can't even try to even elevate that belt to that level because it doesn't have the lineage. But people don't want to talk about that. We just want to put a new belt on Raw, say it's the new belt. But guess what? That's another mid-card belt. You got 2 mid-card belts on Raw now. You got 1 mid-card belt on SmackDown. And you got the champion on SmackDown. Guess what, guys? That's what you got. Brought to you right here from Mr. Casual Wrestling Fan.
That's right.
You want to add anything?
No, you covered it. I
gave him a quick rant, right? Hey, so guess what? I don't care if you didn't like it. Don't listen. But guess what? You're going to keep listening now. I want you to listen.
Please listen to us. We have missed you guys.
We have. All jokes aside. But that's honestly how I feel, guys. So you guys have a new mid-card belt on Raw, which Seth Rollins has. Gunther's belt means more. You don't want to acknowledge that. Paul don't either. And Roman's belt means most out of everybody's still. Now what?
Agreed.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. So guess what? That's our show, guys. We're going to leave it to you like that. We hope you're listening in. We back. As you heard us, if you didn't hear us, go check out the mailbag takeover. Our welcome back edition. We back. We'll be back next week with some more Good Morning WWE content. Also, what was my man name? Gosh, I hate when I try to shout people out and I don't even remember his name. You know, what was his name? The cool guy that wrote in from UK. Yeah, she gave me I don't know his name. He had a cool name. Don't make me look it up. I ain't got time, guys. Anyway, you know who you are. I'm going to look you out and chat you out for the next show. But we're going to talk about our top 5s. We're going to bring on a couple people. We're going to talk about our top 5, our Mount Rushmores of wrestling.
Yes.
And we're going to compare and contrast our lists. We're going to X people's choices off. And we're going to give you the true Mount Rushmore of wrestling.
This is going to be fun.
Hey, tune in for that here in a few weeks. But until then, we're going to leave you like we always do right here on Good Morning WWE. And we hope you tune in next Monday. But as always, you the twos and we the ones.
Thanks for listening to the WWE Podcast. Don't forget to subscribe on your favorite podcast app so you don't miss a show, or head to WWEpodcast.com. And for all of these shows ad-free, head over to patreon.com/WWE Podcast. Until then, we'll see you next time.